spells. That was the third watcher. I think I need to talk to all 5 just to be sure, but I think there's maybe 2 spells I think I can learn. Second watcher. Magic is a weapon of a patient warrior. You cannot charge into danger and unleash spells as you please. You must plan your attacks and bring enemies into a fight as it is your advantage. Never forget that spells must be used in the right combination. Farewell. Okay, it's not the second watcher. Got any more watchers around here? Who's this dude? Zephyrin.
Before you go down, since you don't have one right now, just steal this bedroll.
That's probably a good idea, actually. I wonder. Oh well.
On the other side of the wall.
If they've gone, so we'll just have to. I've got some money. I could actually go and buy another backpack. I want that ramp going up.
I mean, I could give you some money as well. I have like 80, and I have two small sapphires. I have a bunch of iron scrap.
Oh, those small sapphires. Hold on to them because they're used for opening doors in various dungeons. Oh, hang on. I think I found my backpack. It was actually somehow 50 feet over my head.
Well, fair enough.
I'll take that. Strange.
I mean, it was directly above us, wasn't it?
Yeah, right up there. Teach me how to cast a fire sigil. Sigil of fire has been learned. Have you got anything else to say? I'd like to train. If you want a simple spell, I can teach you the flamethrower spell for 50 silver. That's what we're doing. Deal. Smart choice. Rather than using spark to detonate the air, try pushing the air inside your lantern. It will unleash a torrent of flames on any who dare to cross you. Alright. Anyone else? Has this woman got anything else to say? I'd like to talk. Never underestimate the humble spark spell. It may seem small and weak. When combined with other spells or components, it can produce powerful effects. If you wish to learn the most complex of spells, seek out rune magic in Berg. Only by properly combining them will you unlock their power. They are spells that require experimentation, but are flexible once you understand them. Alright, let's take a look. That was the wrong button. I've just set fire to the watcher. We want, on here, Mason Fusion. Flamethrower. Mana cost 15, cooldown 5. Required torch or lantern. Shoots fire from the torch or lantern, which also inflicts the burning status effect. This skill lowers the durability of the torch or lantern. So it's a bit like holding a lighter up to an aerosol can, I think. Can we try it out? Do I need to also be holding a torch? I need to be holding the torch. And then we go... Boom!
Seems good.
I can get used to that.
That reminds me of... sorry if I have to draw that parallel once again, but that reminds me a lot of Dark Souls Pyromancy, actually. You also have to have a offhand item in your
right.
board.
I look like I'm overloaded. Just a second.
Yep.
It won't be by much. Let's drop... I'll put the fishing harpoon, I think, in the backpack. Equip the sword. And yep, that's me good. If you set an enemy aflame, he'll slowly burn to death. Now, that's my type of weapon. Hey, Trollsium, nice to see you. Okay, was there someone else to talk to up here? Or were they on the way out?
I think there was one over here and one directly in the entrance of the chamber.
There's one here. I think I've got the one I need to speak to. I want to buy something. What have they got? What the hell is that? A scholar's staff. Mana cost.
Alright, we checked those out, right? Last time we were here.
I think so. Oh, and firestone. Firestones are expensive. Okay, I can't afford any of them. That's fine though. So let's get back to. I think I've got all the ones. I think I've spoken to all the watchers now. Who was this? Was this number 1? That was first, second, third, fourth. Was there a 5th?
There's one right where I'm looking, like on the other side of the pit, more or less.
I'm on it. Cheers. Hey, don't worry about the sub Trollsium. That's okay. Just turn up and watch. That's absolutely cool and fine. Welcome. Bow your head in respect, for you have come to the end of the ley line, the place where the very world itself will pour its power into you. I think we've done all this. Yeah, we've done that. Okay, let's go. Let's get out of here. Let's go burn some stuff.
By the way, if you ever need any, I have 6 mana stones on me. I think I got them from breaking down the... What is it called? The troglodyte staffs.
Oh, yeah.
You
Actually,
get 3 per
I
staff.
think I need to sell some stuff. I'm massively overloaded.
We have to go back to city anyways, right?
Yeah, I can sell some stuff to this little trader here, I think, if she'll buy it.
Oh, true.
He. Is it a he or she? I can't tell. A he, she, maybe.
He sounds like a man.
What have we got? I don't need an iron sword. In fact, I don't need an iron sword at all. So, sell. These people are loaded. Trader boots. Tab, compare. What am I? I've got some half-damaged padded boots. I'll sell the trader boots. An azure shrimp. Rare crustacean coveted by fishermen for its mana-restoring qualities. But can make one ill when eaten raw. Right, I need to cook that thing then. What have we got? Ice rag, poison rag. They're useful. Raw eggs. No, cooked bird's egg even. That's even better. Ochre spice beetle. Eating this insect protects you from the cold. Nice, okay. Sell 1 of the flint and steel. I don't need 2. 21 scrap, which weighs quite a bit. Ah, sell it. Sell the whole lot.
The blue sand looks like it's worth a bunch.
Yeah,
I'm not
the
quite sure what we
blue
can
sand
use it
is
for.
used for making blue sand armor. You get the blacksmith to craft it. It's supposed to be really good.
Ah, okay.
Okay, let's go back to town. Finish that quest off. And then see where we're going to go next.
I'm voting for bandit camp.
I'm voting bandit camp as well. Now that I've got a flamethrower. That sounds like a good idea. We might be able to pick up some good money out of there.
True.
And your club and tower shield combo looks pretty damn useful now.
Actually, what I'm gonna do, I thought about this. The guy in the city, one of the trainers, actually sells some shield skills. So I might go for those.
Right. Where the hell does this bring us out? Is that Van Darvel Fortress up there? Yes, it is. Okay, so we're at the southern beach.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got a long walk. There's some ancient ruins to the east. We could go and check those out. On the other side of this massive hill.
We could. But then again, didn't you say we're overburdened?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. I guess we just get walking.
It's a nice day for a little bit of travel.
Probably do with a rest in the town anyway. Get some of my mana and stuff back.
Like, thanks to me dying in that little hole earlier, I actually have a bunch of health left. And stamina.
It's funny how that worked to your advantage.
When I did die in the house when I get back into my game, I died in the starting house. But it put me right back into the village because obviously if I die in my own house, somebody will find me there and not drag me away.
There's that hollowed tree trunk again. Yeah, that's the one I emptied out. So apparently this game's been getting quite a bit of good publicity. I haven't really come across with anyone... I haven't come across anyone with anything bad to say about it.
I mean, I haven't found anything really.
The only thing I'm not a huge fan of is the melee combat. But that's fine, because I quite like the idea of how magic works, and I want to get used to using bows and arrows as well. I want to play around with those.
Maybe get rid of... Oh, did you put your lantern out? Okay.
It's gone out. It's out of oil.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what's this? Is this something on the side of the road here? It's a dead body. This guy has died in the most awkward of positions.
Oh, we killed those two.
Was that our handiwork?
Yep, that's our handiwork, because we came through this little canyon and then saw the mountain.
Huh.
And the bridge here, I'm rather sure.
You've seen bad reviews of this Trollseum? I haven't. I must admit I haven't read the reviews. I've just seen the stuff that's being put up on YouTube and Twitter and that and such places.
I mean, if you're saying you saw bad reviews on Steam, that's commonplace. Like, even games that are really good get bad reviews now and then.
And then there's all the...
Don't like the game.
There's all the review bombing going on Steam as well for Borderlands. It's crazy. I know people don't like the fact that it's going to be... The Borderlands 3 is going to be an Epic Store exclusive. And that's fair enough to not like that and be pissed at Epic. But then to go and review bomb and say that Borderlands 2 is an absolutely terrible game because you don't like the fact that Borderlands 3 is being sold somewhere else, that's kind of silly.
I have a proposition to make.
Yeah?
Let's head over here, actually, because we scoured the entire beach already, didn't we?
We did. Can I get up there? No, I can't. I've gone down a steep little escarpment.
You and your bird mask. Boy.
It's awesome, my bird mask.
Of course it is, but at the same time, it's fashionable, let's put it that way.
It is. It's highly fashionable. It'll do until I find myself something better.
Yeah.
I like the way the character carries this sword. It does look Dark Soul inspired. Just the way he's walking around with it resting on his shoulder. I'm sure I've seen Dark Souls characters do that in the various games.
I mean, the entire combat is kind of Dark Souls Z. Which I don't mind.
I can't comment too much because I've never played a Dark Souls game, so I don't really know. Is that a shortcut over that mountain to the west? And would we even want to take it? I'll sprint up and have a look.
You said shortcuts, so I'm in for it.
The trouble is, I don't know exactly where we are at the moment, so it'll be a shortcut to somewhere, but not necessarily where we want to go.
I think I know where we are.
I can see the lighthouse.
Oh, yeah. That we can.
Oh, crap, there's no mistaking that from up here.
Oh, down there is the elephant graveyard with all the hyenas, so it's literally a shortcut.
Ah.
Well, I say elephant, might as well be dragons or whatever the in-world equivalent of an elephant is.
You might slide down this hill. Whee! Well, it didn't kill me.
You said that last time too, and then I jumped after you and died. So I'm just gonna take this less.
Is that a hyena? It is. It's a hyena.
Yeah.
What? Is it dead?
Yeah, it's the same hyenas that we killed.
But it stood upright.
Did it?
It's like in a crouching poise.
Oh yeah, I see it on stream.
Weird.
That is awkward. For me, it's just lying flat on the ground.
This one as well.
Oh yeah, but you see that the front legs are like naked in.
Take a look. Yes, actually. Okay, this looks a little bit awkward, does that? I see a chicken. There's another weird hyena. Okay, that's very strange.
It's just the default loading back in death animation.
There is reviews more 50-50 that you read. I can understand that because this is the sort of game that's hard to get into. As you saw last time, we made so many I made so many mistakes. That's probably fair to say. Went rushing off before I was ready.
Ow!
Is it putting up a fight?
It's fighting back.
Ha ha.
Oh, grilled chicken.
Don't even know if that even hit.
Did that thing took out half my health, or am I...
You were already quite well beaten up.
Oh, okay.
Take all. It was northwest we were going, right?
Mm-hmm. No, you're going back.
I know,
This
sorry.
way-
I think I've got the camera spin a little bit too sensitive on the mouse.
Yeah, the mouse sensitivity is quite awkward indeed.
You can, I think, adjust it all down. You can play with it on the controller sensitivity, certainly. It's actually, that's something to really praise this game for. It's one of the few PC games where you can assign the buttons on a controller. There's tons of PC games that have controller support, but very few I've come across that actually let you assign the buttons to whatever you want.
Yeah.
God damn, this is dark. Flame
Going
grilled
the right way,
chicken.
though.
Oh, I see something in the... Oh, I can see that. Oh, right, I can see the... I'll turn the torch off now. You can see the... I can't think of the name of it. The big lighty beamy thing from up there.
Lighthouse?
Lighthouse, that's the one.
Aha.
Ah, you see these butterflies over here?
Yeah, what do they do?
I
was wondering.
think, because Andreas gave me this tip, this is a sign that this is a safe place to camp where you don't need to sit guard.
Ah.
So we look for those in the game. I won't
Intriguing.
put it to the test just now, but that could be really useful. It saves a couple of hours of sleep time. This is a Marmite game. Personally, you're really enjoying it, but it isn't for everyone. Having fun with the coral horn bow and piercing shot skill. They sound nice. I need to go and see what... I'll go and see what the trainers have, actually, because I want to develop the ranged combat and the magic a little bit. I think they might complement each other.
It's probably getting bad reviews in the same way Sekiro is getting odd reviews like, oh, I don't like this game because it doesn't have an easy mode.
Yeah, people just
That
complaining
kind of-
it's too hard.
Yeah. Well,
Let's see. I can train with Burak Carillon. If you like a defensive technique with a two-handed sword, I'll teach you the pommel counter. It'll leave your foes confused. That lesson costs 50 silver. I'm tempted because I've got a really nice two-handed sword, but at the same time, I've got limited cash. No, it's just a guard. Okay. Ah, I'm stuck.
should we go sleep in the inn first before we try to find things in the dark?
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Or we can just sleep here.
Fair enough.
By this guy's forge. Let's see. Bedroll. Maybe I can't sleep here. Oh, yep, there we go. You use that skill kit? What do you reckon to it? Was it a good one then? Have you gone for a melee build, I take it? Does it? It does tell you how much sleep you need to get. It doesn't, does it? How much? How can you tell? I don't need 16 hours. I thought I saw something on the last stream where it showed you how much you healed up by. Or am I mistaking that with another game?
Don't forget to maybe repair a bit. We did die a few times. Maybe
That's a good
like,
point.
hit our durability a bit. I'm not quite sure yet.
Well,
how
let's
that
go
works.
6 hours. And I've got 2 hours of repair as well.
Yep. Sounds about right.
You always play warrior types? You're enjoying it? I tend to play all sorts of things. I rarely actually play archers in games because the graphics really annoy me, because most people who design games with archers in them never actually go and see how a bow works. They just draw it and the technique and animate it based on how they think it's supposed to work. And that really annoys me. Well, I think I'm not fully healed. I'm missing some mana. I'm not missing it. My maximum... Oh, it's maybe because I'm hungry and thirsty. I'll take that.
No, you're missing it because you're
No,
exhausted still a bit. I think that's the right way for it.
No, it's hungry, thirsty, and
and
overloaded.
Okay.
I don't actually want to rest. Ah, there we go. I can come back out. There we go. So what have I got to eat? All sorts of odd stuff. Let's try some of these bird eggs. If I get rid of the food debuff. Alright, yeah, I need to eat lots of stuff. Yeah, that's gone. I need to drink. And I'm overloaded, so I don't know what's reducing my maximum mana.
The more you sleep, the more money you burn, right? There was that thing.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, cheers, Andreas. I'd forgotten about that. What was I looking at? Just going to sort out my pocket, which is overloaded. Why is that? Why have I got a massive hide in my pocket? A blood mushroom. Right, okay.
Alright, how much of the blue sand do you have?
I got 3, I think.
That's enough for either the helmet or the boots.
Do you want it? You can have it for the helmet.
It's additional 250 silver to make the helmet.
Right.
For the boots, it's 200 additional silver. So
I've got
both is quite expensive.
I've got 133, but I might want to go and train.
Let's go for training first.
What's that we've dropped? Is that just a load of wood and clubs? Right, trainers. I don't know if these will have anything, actually. There is a fisherman's quest up here. Should be easy done. Let's see if he's got anything to sell. Ton of recipes, but they're quite expensive. Let's talk to him. I always loved the ceviche your parents made. I was never able to achieve the same taste. Could you prepare me a Cierzo ceviche like your parents used to? I'll return the favour. Yes, we'll take the quest. You can gather all the ingredients on the beach in the Chersonese. You remember how it goes, right? Rainbow trout, seaweed, and some salt in a great big pot. Might have to buy the salt.
I have 4 salt.
Let's see. I can't remember if I bought any or not. We need to save the salt, actually, because we need it for making travel rations when we disappear. Oh, he sells a cooking pot that enables the preparation of recipes with more than one ingredient to be used on a lit campfire. I'm going to buy that.
Sounds like a plan.
Can I drag that across? Right, drag it over. What can I sell this dude? I want to get some money back. I don't have a lot of stuff that's really worth anything. I'd sell some hide. I'll do that. Unlimited salt by gathering salt water in the water skin and cooking it on a fire. Ah! That's useful. Right, let's see what these guys have to train. Spellblade. 600. No, okay, I won't be buying those. Possibly ever. Oh, I've got to be so careful with this damn mouse, because as soon as you left click on a skill, it or anything, it wants to instantly buy it or activate it. Fitness increases your stamina, your maximum health by 25. I think I got that one, didn't I?
Yep. We got one of those.
I don't want the shield charge. Steady aim. Increases your impact resistance by 15 while you're blocking. I might take that. Because I will end up blocking even if I don't use a shield. I'll take it. Hey, Peppy Silver, thanks for the follow and welcome to the stream. close that
I will
down.
go for the shield charge. That sounds like something I want.
I'd made a trip to visit the old hermit in the valley beyond the Ghost Pass. It's a dangerous journey, but this knowledge of magic is vast. To learn the spells of the Cabal of Winds, there is no better teacher. So we need to visit the old hermit in the valley beyond the Ghost Pass. Okay, that's good to know. Did I not speak to her before? No, maybe not. Okay, so I just need to go and make a fish pie. And then I guess we can go... Maybe see if we can take out the bandit camp, earn some cash. Oh, I need to go and speak to Rissa here as well. See what fish we can gather here. Rainbow trout would be nice on the first go.
Oh, I actually have some on me, I think.
I got a raw salmon.
No, I don't have rainbow trout on me. Sorry.
Need that and some
All I had.
seaweed. That's salt water. Don't want that. Actually, oh, more raw salmon, typical. There's another fishing place just up here. Remember?
I mean, rainbow trout is normally a river fish, isn't it?
It is, but in this game you can get it on the beach.
Ah, okay.
I got an azure shrimp from that. That's quite handy actually. I will craft something with that. I guess now I just need the fishing stocks to replenish. You can buy the bottom skills from every trainer if you want, but you can only take 3 of the chain skills total. And you need them to buy the top skills. Ah, I see. It's not going to be just as simple as you think, this game, as buying everything. I will gather some salt water. I remember not to drink the salt water. We'll make a little campfire somewhere. Cook it.
It's interesting. I can sell bullets, but I can't sell arrows. Huh. It's a bit annoying as well, because I have 35 arrows on me. Do you need some arrows?
I'll take the arrows. I've probably got a ton. I have a bow as well. In fact, if I'm going to do this... Yeah, let's do it properly. Let's equip the bow. And... Are they just ordinary arrows? Yep, I'll take any arrows you've got.
Okay.
Oh, I've got a ton of salt. Okay, so I don't need that. Can I empty my salt water? Empty. Nice. Pouch overweight.
It's on the floor behind you.
Cheers.
The arrows. It's hard to see them, so I just call it out.
I'll move that big. I see him. Thanks.
Okay.
Okay, where am I going to get this damn fish from? I suppose I could go and buy the fish. Unless there's a bit more beach down the other side of this place.